Okay, my name is Matthew Piper. You can call me Matt. Again, thank you for joining, and also thank you for listening to me in English. Portland State University is in Portland, Oregon. Portland is the biggest city in the state of Oregon. It is known to be a very pretty city, very friendly people, with a great food culture and art and design culture. We have a great location. We're about 1.5 hours from the ocean, 1.5 hours from the mountains. It's an incredibly beautiful place and also very welcoming. Could I have the next slide, please? So Portland State is a large research university. So we have 26,000 students. It's a very global space. We have about 1,600 international students from all around the world. I think maybe 90 different countries. So you hear all kinds of languages, you see all kinds of people, and international students can feel very welcome there. Next slide, please. We're also a city campus. So if you are looking for a small town school or a school in a rural area, we are not that. We are in the middle of a major city. We are 50 blocks in the middle of downtown Portland, but it's also a very pretty campus. We still have a lot of trees, and we have a beautiful park in the middle of the campus. Students can live on campus if they want in a residence hall, but there's no rule about that. We also have a great on-campus life. We have more than 200 clubs and student organizations. We have Division I sports teams, and we have great cultural and resource centers, which I'll talk about in a bit. Next slide, please. So another benefit of being in Portland is the access you have to the companies in our city. So did you know that Nike is based in Portland? Also, Intel is based in Portland. Adidas North America, Daimler Trucks. We have a lot of companies that are located here and that students have the opportunity to intern with or even work for after they graduate. We're also very, very close to Seattle. So as you know, Seattle is home to companies like Microsoft or Boeing or Amazon. So a lot of our graduates go on to work for these companies as well. And the average salary for a new graduate of Portland State University is about $50,000 per year. Next slide, please. We have a lot of cultural and resource centers to assist our students and make them feel welcome on our campus. I want to highlight our International Student Life team. So we have a wonderful team that will take care of you as soon as you arrive at the airport. So we have airport pickup, they do orientation, they do cultural adjustment workshops, they do immigration workshops, really anything our students need they can help with, and they take care of students from the moment they arrive until the moment they graduate. And we still keep in touch with our alumni. It's okay, Cody, you can go to the next one. Yeah, so in terms of academics, we have almost any major that you could want to study. We're very well known for our School of Business, so students can study concentrations like finance, management, marketing. We have a really interesting one called Supply and Logistics Management that has an excellent job placement rate right now. We have a wonderful College of Engineering and Computer Science, and we also have one of the best graphic design programs in the United States. When you enroll at Portland State University, you have a choice between two curriculums. Both of them offer smaller classes, and every year students have to take one class that tackles a real world problem in the community. So you can choose which class you want. There are many choices, but the point is we want our students to have a service-minded education. So we want our students to be working on problems that are really happening in our own community and country and world. So that's a really nice benefit. It really connects the students to the city well. The difference between university studies and honors college is really designed for very high achieving students. The entrance requirements are higher. There are more research opportunities, and many of our students go on to graduate school after the honors college. So the admission requirements are extremely simple. There are no mystery formulas. There's no mystery at all. Basically, if you have a 3.0 GPA, you will be admitted. That's it. There are no, we do not require SAT or ACT scores for international students. Also, if you're doing, could you go back, Cody, please? If you're doing IB curriculum or A-level curriculum or AP curriculum, there's a chance to earn credits. In fact, with an IB diploma, you can earn up to 1 year of credit at PSU. For English proficiency, we accept TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo English test, and PTE. If your English level is not enough right now, that's okay. You can still apply. We can admit you based on your grades, and then you will be placed in our own pathway program. So that means you can study English and also begin to start taking PSU classes at the same time. We do have scholarships for international students. These are the current scholarships, but for fall 2021, there is a chance, actually, we increased the amount. There's a chance to earn up to $13,000 in scholarship per year from fall 2021. And this is all based on your grades. You don't have to do anything extra to apply for those. This is the general admissions timeline. Usually students apply in the fall and get an admission decision. In the winter, they start thinking about where they're going to live. In the spring, they make a decision, yes, I'm going to go to this school, and they confirm enrollment. And then in the summer, that's the time they start to do orientation and register for classes. But at PSU, you can actually apply all year round. There are no special deadlines. So this is just a guide. I encourage you to keep the conversation going. You can visit our website, pdx.edu. You can learn about applying. You can learn about visiting campus. You can learn about student life and where you would live, and also about the services we provide our international students. And I encourage you to go to our virtual campus tour. That way you can see all of the important spaces on campus and get a feel for what our school life is like. And again, we really do welcome international students and hope that we can connect in the future. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Max. It's really like interesting one to hearing about it. And like now, at the time we got a question from our chat menu. Say like, what is your best major? I assume. Right.
That's a great question. I think business, we're extremely strong at business administration. And again, with business administration, you can choose whatever concentration you want. So you could do marketing, human resources, accounting. Really, you can choose what you'd like to do. And again, engineering. For engineering, you can study all kinds of engineering. We have mechanical, electrical, environmental, civil, what am I missing here? Computer. So there are all kinds of choices within the business school and the engineering college.
像麦特老师所说的呢，实际上就是说，在这个波特兰州立大学的话，这边的话，商科以及这个工程学，还有电脑，就是说 computer science 这一块的话，会更加的专业的排名会更高。那这边的话 Alright, so from our interest film, there's like another question about the application procedure. So how about, can you probably just talk about it? I mean, the best time to start preparing stuff, etc.
Again, there are no deadlines, but we encourage you to apply earlier, of course. The application process is very simple. We have an online application. The application fee is $52, so that's the only money that you will be spending until you actually start at PSU. We ask for your high school transcripts. You don't have to graduate first. You can send us your most recent high school transcripts. And in fact, you can upload them to our website. It's really simple, and then we can make a decision. If you have English proficiency test scores like TOEFL, IELTS, DET, or PTE, you can also upload those.
Right. So what about those kids, also those student or candidate doesn't like meet the language requirements? How to?
Yeah. That's no problem at all. If you don't meet the language requirements, we can still conditionally admit you, and then we will place you in our intensive English language program. So this is a wonderful program. We have 6 levels, and at the top 2 levels, you have a chance to start taking PSU classes and studying English at the same time.
Right. The next question we got here is also about employabilities. So like how can students find a part-time job inside or, like maybe outside of the school?
Yeah, it's a great question. So international students in the United States can work on campus up to 20 hours per week. And I think at PSU we're a large school, so it's quite easy for international students to find an on-campus job. We have an app called Handshake that students use to find jobs on campus and then apply for them. Most international students that I know have a job on campus. And then there are also opportunities. There's one called CPT. That means that some majors have a built-in internship that you have to take in order to graduate. And during CPT, during that internship, you can work for an outside company and be paid. I think Carrie mentioned OPT. So OPT is another great opportunity to work after you graduate. So when you graduate, you have the chance to work for 1 year in the United States within your field. If you're a STEM major, then you actually have a chance to work for 3 years after you graduate. And so we have a great university career center that will help students find a job after they graduate. And even our alumni, students who have already graduated, they can always come back to our university career center and ask for help to find a new job.
All right, I'll just literally translate it into Chinese one. So 那个 Matt 老师说呢，就是说在就业这一方面呢，波特兰州立大学的话，实际上对学生的这个就业这方面是有极大的关心。第一个呢是他们会有一个掌上的一个手机 APP 来探寻，就是说学生之间的互相去找工作。然后基本上所有的国际学生，他们都会在校内或者校外找到一份兼职的工作。在你的学习之后呢，实际上一般人大家都会就是说会有个1年的，就是说留美1年的工作时间。但是如果说你所学的专业是 STEM 专业的话呢，就是说你实际上是最高可以到接近3年，就是说因为这个 STEM class 这个 class 这个特殊性。好的，那我们谢谢 Master 老师 ，Thanks Matt. I think because like we got like incoming and like university introduction here, so feel free to drop any like inquiries for Matt's like email. Try not to spam him too much, but like if you guys got any other like related questions, feel free to drop it. All right. So nice to meet you, Matt.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Cody. Take care.
All right. So thank you very much again. All right. So take care. Bye.